I really hate the club. Like a lot.
Club jumping, don't stop off top, but you know we only go to 2 o'clock. Put your mouth.
So like around 12th grade and then going into college, mainly in your freshman year, the club becomes the main go-to point for young people. It's easy to understand why you start going there in the beginning days of your college years, because you're free, you can do what you want, you're 18, you can go around anywhere, so it's kind of like, might as well go to the club, see what the hype's about. But to me, it's honestly like the biggest waste of time I can imagine, and like the most uncomfortable experience you can have on a Friday night. And all those times, I had the same experience and the same feelings, but just in a different setting. And there's a couple reasons why the club is like the worst place ever. First off, the line to get in. When I said I went to the club 3.5 times, the halftime was when I stood in line for 2 hours, and once I got to the door, I couldn't even get in. Now granted, it was supposed to be you wear all black, you get in free. So I wore all black, and I got there like an hour early just so I can make sure I'm in there. So the line then started moving until 15 minutes before the deadline was to get in for free, which was like 11 o'clock. I got there at like 9:40. So once I finally get to the front of the line and everything, they basically start charging $20 for guys to get in, girls get in free, because girls will get in free, guys will want to go in. So it's a good business model. It's a good hustle. It's a good hustle. So needless to say, I didn't have $20 because I wore all black so I could get in for free, because I didn't have $20. I just wanted to go out. But I ended up just driving back home. I know you're probably saying, well, Cahlen, why'd you even go out and you didn't have any money on you? Well, I had just moved back on campus and I was pretty broke. I only had like $7 to my name. Reason 2 of why the club sucks. You can't move around in there. I don't know if it's just a South thing, because I've never been to a club like in different regions of the country and everything like that. Hopefully it'll be a better experience. But it's like the clubs here are specifically designed for just a bunch of people just be crowded up against each other, bumping into each other the whole night and sweating. How do you expect me to dance or let loose when I don't have room to dance and let loose? Then on top of that, you got people like me who wear Jordans in there and then they get stepped on and everything because you don't have any room to move your feet. And then on top of that, people get mad because you stepped on their shoes, when it's like, why are you in the middle of this huge crowd and expecting not to get your feet stepped on? You get elbowed in the face when somebody's song comes on, and then you trip over them, and then it's a whole thing, and then a fight breaks out, and then you're in part of the fight because it's so close and you think they're fighting you but they're actually fighting somebody else. It's literally like we're on a slave ship getting taken to America. Third reason why the club sucks. The DJ is never playing any variety. I don't want to hear trap just the whole night. I mean, mix it up a bit. Jay-Z has songs. Kendrick has a couple songs you can dance to that aren't like all inspirational and stuff. Drake got a bunch of dance hits. J. Cole, no, not J. Cole, I don't want to listen to J. Cole in the club. Of course, you're in the club, you need to play some trap music. Everybody loves trap music when they're in the club. I like trap music when it's in the club because it's loud and I get hyped up. Just add like some variety in it or something, like, come on. And while we're talking about the DJ and songs and crowdedness and everything, another thing for DJs, stop playing songs just for the Greeks. Look, I like Back That Ass Up. I like Wipe Me Down. I shouldn't be looked at just because I like those songs and I do a simple jig, and now everybody's looking at me why I did that because I don't have Greek letters on my shirt. Like, those are good songs and I understand it, but this goes back to reason 2. It is too crowded for all that. Like, for real, I should not have to get my ass whooped 9 weeks straight just so I can go out on the dance floor and enjoy one of my favorite songs. And if you're Greek and watching this, I'm not bashing you. I'm simply telling you, get the hell out the way. Reason 5. The bathrooms are dirty. That's just it. I don't expect them to be clean because I know it's a club, but they're just dirty. And reason number 6. The drinks are just too high. I'm not even a big drinker like that, but a Henny and Coke should not be $8.50 and the cup is like this size and most of it's just ice. That's why I realized just don't even buy the drinks. I could have bought a Subway sandwich with that money. With a cookie. And last but not least, reason number 7. Nobody is having as much of a good time as it looks. If I can see your whole entire night on Instagram or Snapchat, you weren't having fun. If you have like 45 snaps recording just different things and most of it is just like the crowd just moving up and down, all you're doing is just recording just to show you went out that night. I used to think going to the club was like to be social and stuff like that, but now it's like girls are all knitted together and stuff, staying with their clique, which is understandable. And then all the guys are just sitting there, either bobbing their head or just on their phone. And I even just got everybody is on their phones now. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I used to think the club was a place where you just go out, you try to meet a girl or something like that, and you know, it's loud, but you can talk to people. You have space and to move and everything like that, and it's like an enjoyable night. But like I said, I don't know, maybe it's just a regional thing, maybe it's just a generational thing or something, I don't know, but the club is not where it's at. I like bars. Bars, you just sit there. I like bars. At least bars, you have a place to sit. So if you're going to the club just to be a part of the hype, just don't do it. Go home, order a nice pizza, pour you a glass of Moscato, invite some friends over, and just have that. And if you are going to the club just to meet somebody, don't do it. Just do like a normal person and meet them at the library or like church.
Can't we go someplace quieter? Can't hear each other talk.
What makes you think I want to hear you talk?
What?